Good afternoon, everyone. My screen is visible to you all. My screen is visible to you all, and my voice is clear. My screen and my voice is clear. Yes. Okay. So this is your SQL Task 5 class. Okay. So first of all, I'll give you the description. What is your Task 5 of SQL? So the task is to compile the top 10 SQL coding questions along with their corresponding SQL queries. Each question should be accompanied by a brief description of the problem it aims to solve. This task is useful for practicing skills and preparing for technical interviews. Okay, so in this we will see the top 10 SQL questions that oftenly asked in your interview questions in for SQL. Okay, so if we look these 10 questions, here are some 10 coding questions that are mentioned in your PDF. So we'll solve that. So basically after seeing this top 10, we'll get a overview of the SQL. Okay, because we have learned the basics to the mediate thing in the SQL. So now we'll apply them by solving some of the questions. Okay, which are useful for your technical round or for some anything questions about your SQL. Okay, so basically here's the notepad. Okay, and here's the answer. Here's the syntaxes for each one. So basically your task is to, here I'm showing you the syntaxes, the code, the SQL query of each question. But in your task, how to do it, you have to create a table. Okay, you can use the online compiler or MySQL workbench. You have to create a table. You have to insert a table into them. Okay, you have to create columns according to the questions. Okay, so you have to create columns according to the questions. You have to insert values according to the questions. Then you have to use all this top 10 questions and you have to show the output too. Okay, so this is how it will work. I'm going to show you the syntax. Okay, how your query will work. Okay, what query you have to write for solving your questions. So but you have to go on online compiler. Okay, and you have to create your tables. You have to create columns according to the question. Okay, and then you have to solve this all questions, all 10 questions. Okay, so first question is SQL query to find the second highest salary of employee. Okay, so basically there are many methods for solving the for finding the second highest, and this is like very important. Okay, so first method first will do. So basically here's the second highest salary of employee. Okay, so basically you have to create a table in which you have to create a column with the employee name. Okay, so this is how you have to do. So here for finding the second highest, okay, we are selecting the we are using the max aggregate function. You know the max aggregate function, it will return the maximum, and in parentheses we have written salary. It means it will give you the maximum salary from employee table. Okay, here's the employee table name. Okay, from employee table where salary not in matlab first that salary is not in operator we are using, like there are many operators. Okay, not in between. Okay, so here where salary not in, select max salary from employee. So what this will do, this will select the maximum salary. If we use like this, select max salary from employee. Okay, that's it. If we use this query, then it will show you the result, the maximum salary, first highest salary, but we want second highest salary. So here we are using the where clause, and here we are mentioning where salary not in select max salary, means this is your first highest salary and we want to fetch the second highest salary. Here first max, this will this will work for. So by this query they will show you the first highest salary, and here we are mentioning not in, so it will ignore the first salary and it will show you the second highest salary. Okay, so this is the first method for printing the highest salary. Now I'm going to show you the second method how you can use. You can use like select, you can also use select distinct. Okay, distinct means unique. Okay, sometimes the salary, see, sometimes maybe salary be common, means the highest salary is 3 lakh and 3 lakh is of 2 3 employees. So it will, after using the distinct, it will show you the top second highest salary. Okay, so and in bracket here we are writing the salary. Okay, because we want to find a salary, distinct salary, it will show you the unique salary. Okay, select distinct from employee. Okay, order by salary, descending order. Okay, so this is your second way to find a highest salary. Okay, here we use select distinct keyword we have used. You know, distinct means unique, so it will show you the unique salary from employee table. Here what I did, here I've used order by. Okay, so order by will sort your salary column in the descending form. Okay, descending form means from highest to lowest. So by using the order by salary descending, we can find the highest salary, and here the limit is 1 comma 1. So what this use? This says that after one row I want to fetch only one row. Okay, it means it ignores first row and it will show you first means second row. If we used here 2, then it means you want to ignore 2 rows and it will show you one row, which is third row. Okay, and for this is for finding the third highest salary. And if you use here 4, it means here you are ignoring the 4 rows and you are fetching one rows after the fourth row, which is fifth row. So this is for fifth highest salary. Okay, so this is how limit function will work. Okay, so you can also find the second highest salary by using this query too. Okay, so this is more oftenly used this. Okay, not this. Okay, now comes to another question, which is SQL query to find max salary from each department. So here this is your employee table. You have to first create your employee table and you have to create a salary column in this. Then also you have to make a department column. Okay, you have to make a department column. So here it says SQL query to find max salary from each department. Okay, so here what we are doing, we are using the joins. Okay, I told you join is for fetching the values from both the tables. Okay, so here we are using the select department name, okay, and max salary. So here we are fetching the department name and max salary from employee table, and we are right joining. Right join means, you know what is the role of the right join. It will give you all the right table, okay, all the right table plus all the common values from the left table. Okay, so this is the use of your right join. So here we are right joining the employee table and department table on the basis of on department ID, on the basis of common department ID. Okay, and we are grouping by department name. Okay, we are grouping by the department name. We are using the group by because we want the max salary from each department. So department means here it can be a many department like IT, okay, like IT or IT, electronics, many department, okay. But we want the max salary from each department. So what group by function will do? Group by function will group IT column, okay, and electronics column. So whatever salary is in the whatever maximum salary is in for IT employee, it will show you, and what was the electronics employee max salary, it will show you. Okay, so group by using group by function, you can group your any columns. Okay. Now third is write SQL query to display the current date. Okay. So for finding the current date, here is the simple function, simple inbuilt function is get date. So you have to use select get date function, and in parenthesis you have to mention that particular date. Okay. So by using this function you can get a SQL query, you can get the current date. Okay. Sorry, you don't have to mention that date, sorry, because you want to write the current date. So by using this function as it is, you can get the current date. Okay, now comes the write and SQL query to check whether the date passed to query is the date of the given format or not. Okay, so if we want to check that the date passed is the given format, what is the given format? I want my format in this way, which is month first, day then year. Okay, so here how to do it? We have to use is date function. Okay, select is date, and in parentheses you have to mention that date that you want to check. Okay, so here I am using the this date as I want my date in this format. Okay, so it will check, and it will give you true false boolean form answer that your date passed to query is the date of the given format or not. Okay, so this is how you can check. Now comes the question 5, which is write an SQL query to print the name of the distinct employee. Distinct employee means unique employee. Means there are a same kind of person in your company like Ajay, but you want distinct, only one Ajay, whose date of birth is between this to this. So how to find this? You have to use select distinct employee name. Okay, you have to use distinct employee name from employees where date of birth DOB, this is your column. Okay, between this and this. So here we are using the between operator. Okay, so here we are using the between operator, and between this date and operator and this, it means this between will give you answer of your question, which is to print the name of the distinct employee whose date of birth is between this and this. Okay, so for this we are using the between operator. Okay, now comes the question 6, which is write an SQL query to find the number of employees according to gender. Okay, whose date of birth is between this and this. So here date of birth is between this. It is very clear that you have to use between operator. Okay, and here what it says, find the number of employee according to gender. Okay, so here we are using the count aggregate function. Okay, so you know the meaning, you know how this count function will work. It will count. Okay, and here asterisk we have given, it means it will count all the columns, okay, of your employee table count, and here we are using the sex column. Okay, because we will want to find the number of employees according to gender. So by using the sex column, we can find the number of employee according to gender. Okay, and according to gender we want, so we are grouping by sex because we want to make a different columns for female and male. Okay, so here we are using the sex column from employees table. Here you have to mention employee table, and same where date of birth is between this and this. And here group by clause we are using because we want to group by according to gender, means female are different is going to be different, males are going to be different. Okay, so this is how you can solve this query. Now comes question 7, which is your write an SQL query to find an employee whose salary is equal to or greater than 10,000. Okay, so here again we are going to use operator. So here what we want to find, we are selecting the employee name. Okay, employee name from employees table where clauses salary is greater than equal to. Okay, so this is your sign of greater than equal to. Okay, I'll just show you some signs, and this is your less than equal to sign. Okay, this is your equal to sign, this is your not equal to sign. Okay, this is your and operator, this is your or operator, this is your between operator, this is your in operator, this is your not in operator. Okay, so these are some of the operators that you oftenly used in your SQL queries. Okay, and I hope you all know the meaning of all these operators. Okay, so here the query is whose salary is equal to or greater than 10,000. So salary is greater than equal to 10,000 and semicolon then. Okay, this is how you can find a employee whose salary is equal to or greater than 10,000. Okay. Now comes another SQL query, which is write an SQL query to find the name of employee whose name start with M. Okay, now what we have to find the name of an employee. So here we are fetching the, yes, so here we are fetching all the values. Okay, all the values. Here we are using asterisk. Select all the columns from employees table where employee name like. See, this is the again another operator which is like. This is used for matching the names. Okay, matching the values. So here this we can use for names. Okay, employee name like, and here in column we have written that starts with M, and after that we have to use percent because we are just because we just want that the name of employer start with M, and what comes after the M we doesn't it doesn't matter. So here we are using the percentage sign. So this is how you can use the like operator by fetching the name that start with M. Okay, so now I'm going to show you some example. If the employee, if that in that query it is written that show me, we have to find the name of employee whose name end with M. Okay, end with M. So how to use, so you have to write the like operator. Okay, you have to use the like operator, then in inverted commas you have to write if now it says end with M, so you don't, it doesn't matter that what's come in front of the M, so you have to use percent sign then M. Okay, then the semicolon. So this is for ending with M. Okay, but if the now the query is find the employee whose name contains M. Okay, so just contains M, whether it is like and whether it is in start or end, it doesn't matter. So how to use this, so here we are using the percentage sign in front, then M, and then back. Okay, it contains M, whether in front or back it doesn't matter it. Okay, so this is the another method. So these are the different forms for using the like column and percentage sign. Okay, now if the query says that find the employee name whose name start with M and have only three letters. Okay, it says it have only three letters. So how to use? You can use like column, then it only have three columns and should start with the M. So here you are using M, then only this is your first letter, and then you have to use underscore. This is your for second letter and this is for third letter. Okay, then close. Okay, so this is how. In this you cannot use percentage sign because percentage sign indicates that anything of any length letter can come. Okay, any length, till any length the letters can come. So this will show you, this is the answer of that query, which says that show me the employee name whose name start with M but contain only three letters, like 1 2 3. So first is your M and rest you are using the two underscore. Okay, for totaling three columns for three letters name. Okay, and if the person says that your select an employee name whose name ends with the M but only contains the five letters. Okay, so here we are using like, and here we are using the four underscore first, 1 2 3 4. Okay, and in the end it should be end with M, so here we are using M. Okay, so this is how, this is the variations of using the like operator. Okay, and using of the percentage and underscore with the like operator. Okay, so this is how we can use the like operator by finding the names. Okay, by finding the names or any string part. Okay, so like operator works in string columns. Okay, in only string data type columns. Okay, so I hope this is very well clear. Now question 9 is your find all employee records containing the word Joe. Okay, containing the word Joe regardless of whether it was stored as Joe or Joe. Okay, so here it says you that select every column from employee table where upper, it says, see, it is doesn't matter that how it will stored. Okay, so here we are using the upper column. Okay, here we are using the, see, here we are using the upper, so it is used to display the output in the capital case and is supported by all major SQL. Okay, so here we are using, here we are checking the all upper employee name. Okay, we are changing your employee name into the capital letter by using the upper function. Like it means, see, the question is saying it contain the word Joe, so it doesn't matter that what comes after it and what comes before it. So here we are using the percent. Okay, so this is how you can solve this query. Now your last question is write an SQL query to find the year from date. Okay, so how to find the year from date? You have to use get date function. Okay, you have to first use year function, and inside it you have to mention get date function, and here you have to mention that particular date. Okay, as year means it will show you as year. This is your temporary table name. This is your alias keyword, you know. Okay, so by using this function you can find, you can fetch the year from your given day. Okay, so yes, these all are your top 10 questions that are very useful for your technical round, and I hope by using this your main SQL, your basics of SQL is going to be very much clear, and here you'll learn more 2 3 operations, 2 3 more functions. So yes, please remember that. So now your work is to create a table. Okay, and it should contains all the columns that are used here, which is salary, date column. Okay, and yes, date of birth column. So it contains all these columns, and you have to create a two table, which is, it depends on you. Okay, employee and department. So here, so that you can join them. So basically you have to create tables, then you have to insert values for using this top 10 questions in them. Okay, so this is how you have to do your task 5. Okay, so these are top 5, top 10 question, which is very much going to be useful in your interview or any technical round. Okay, so yes, I hope this is very well clear to you all. So yes, those who have